channel. Now we have a special guest. Yeah, he say hello to you guys. And then now in this episode we have a special guest. He is of course not from Indonesia. He is from other country. Now he in Tianjin University he took the master also in Ph.D. and I heard that he got full scholarship of both. Now let's just say hello to him. Hello Abraham, maybe you can introduce
Hello Kezia.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank
Good.
you for inviting me here. I'm very honored to be here. So thank you a lot.
Okay, maybe you can introducing yourself from your name, your full name, your country, and then your major when you come to Tianjin University to take master and PhD, and also like your scholarship. What kind of scholarship you got it?
Okay. So to start from, you already introduced me somehow. So my name is Abrham Toma. I'm from Ethiopia. Now I'm doing a Ph.D. in civil engineering, and I did my master's degree in Tianjin University too. And I got a Chinese government scholarship type B.
I see. It's really, I heard that Chinese government scholarship is really competitive scholarship, right? And you got it in master and also in PhD. So you're really smart, I think. Yeah.
Thank you. So maybe to start from where I've started and from where I got the information about this Tianjin University. I came to China in 2018.
Okay.
And I took 1 year Chinese language program in Wuhan.
Okay.
So that was a Confucius scholarship. I'm sure you have heard of that.
Okay.
So there I did 1 year, and I was planning to go back, but in Wuhan, in that university, I was only one from my country. So all my friends were from other countries. Okay. And most of them were fortunately from Indonesia. So one of my friends, he told me that why you are not continuing master's degree. So I said, okay. So he helped me a lot. He provided many information. Then even in the place called emergency contact, I filled his information. So then he told me about TJU. But in that time also, my friend was doing Chinese language program in Nankai University here in Tianjin.
Okay.
But he told me like, Tianjin University is one of top universities in China. Why you are not applying there? And I say, okay. So I started searching about Tianjin University a lot, and found that they have good facilities, and they Tianjin also, if you see the living expenses, it's very good and cheaper when compared to other cities in China. For example, if you see in Beijing, for example, you have the same amount of allowance, Chinese government scholarship. For example, if you are doing masters, they pay for you 3,000, which is the same all over China. But when you see the living expenses, if you want to drink maybe a juice, it's around in Tianjin 8 RMB, 8 up to 10, but in Beijing 16 up to 20, which is double. So it's too expensive in such cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen. In those places, living expenses are a little bit expensive, but you have the same amount of living allowance, only 3,000. So I just chose Tianjin is better because it's very near. If I want to go Beijing, which is almost half an hour, so that's why I decided to choose Tianjin University.
I see. That's because it's more affordable, right? More affordable than others like Beijing, Shanghai. And I know I was traveling to Shanghai. It's really more expensive than.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, you got scholarship in Tianjin University, and today you already prepare your material, and maybe you can share your screen now, and you can.
Okay, sure. Okay, so let me, can you see from there my slides?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So as I mentioned, my name is Abrham Toma. Then I'm doing civil engineering in Ph.D, doctorate degree, and I'm from Ethiopia. So this is the Tianjin University. As you can see, it's very beautiful, right?
Yes, very beautiful. I miss Tianjin University.
Yeah. So Tianjin University has two branches. One is the old campus, which is main campus, and the other is the new campus. So this one and this one are from old campus, and this beautiful campus is new campus, which I'm right now here. Yeah. Then this one is also during winter.
Yes.
So, I just want to tell you that Tianjin University is really beautiful. So I encourage you to apply in Tianjin University.
Of course, it's really beautiful. Have a snow there when the winter comes.
Yeah. So to give you a little elaboration about Chinese government scholarship. So there are three categories of Chinese government scholarship: type A, type B, and type C. Which all of them have their own categories due to different continent, due to different financial funds. So on this, I'm going to give you some clarification or some additional information about the scholarship which I got, which is type B. So what's the scholarship type B? So to mention that, as I mentioned before, there are three types. And the scholarship type B is, there are different universities in China which Chinese government designated to give scholarship for outstanding international students. So Tianjin is one of those universities. Then when and where to apply on this Chinese government scholarship of type B. So here we have Chinese Scholarship Council websites, so we have to upload and apply there. Then we have to download the documents we have applied there and apply again in the Tianjin University websites. So this is how to apply. And if you want to get the agency number of Tianjin University, because when you apply in type B, it asks you to fill this agency number. So Tianjin agency number is 156. Then deadline for this year is for type B is April 15. Okay, then to mention and to share with you my experience in Tianjin.
Okay.
So by answering those questions, maybe it can give you much information about that. So why I chose
in China
and why in TGU, why in Tianjin? Okay. So as you know, recently China is providing a bulk scholarship for all outstanding international students. And having a good facilities, including living allowance. They exempt the tuition fees, they exempt the accommodations. But if you see other scholarships in other countries, they just exempt the tuition fee, and for living allowance you have to work, maybe a part-time job, or sometimes they just provide you a research assistant.
So I know, like my friends in other countries also, like they need to do the part-time job, but we're not. We just only focus on our study, right?
I see. Yeah. So Chinese government, they pay for us, and they pay good amount. And then the other good thing is like living costs in China is very cheap. So that pushed me to choose in China. So that's one of the reasons. And then why TJU is because of the first Tianjin, because of, as I mentioned earlier, living things are very cheaper than other cities in China. Then if you want to get other facilities, it's near to Beijing, which is capital city of China. So those are good things, and led me to decide. Then why TJU, why Tianjin University? Is because this is one of top and the modern university in China. I'm sure you have information about that. Yeah, so just I've checked all the facilities in my area. I found it's quite interesting, so I chose Tianjin University.
Me also, like I like before I don't know what is Tianjin University, but when I come to Tianjin and wow, it's really beautiful and really big campus, and they have a really good reputation of it, and the professor is really amazing, right?
Yeah. So I'm glad even you chose the TJU, which is a good place.
Of course, that's why I continue from bachelor and now in master.
I see. So I'm sure you are going to continue your PhD here too.
Yeah, my dad want me to continue my study, so.
Sure. Okay, so then why civil engineering at TJU?
Okay.
I did my bachelor degree in civil engineering.
Okay.
So that is due to my liking of engineering. I really like engineering area. So to extend my bachelor course, I again decided to do that in the same area, to specialize in the same area. But if you want to particularly specialize, there are sub major areas like geotechnical engineering, structural engineering, those things. So on all these things, I've found Tianjin University have really good facilities. So I was
yes, it is, and I agree with you. And by the way, maybe in audience who watched this video want to know what makes you to choose your major is civil engineering since your bachelor. I mean, when you graduate from your high school and you choose your major is civil engineering, you have any reason or some reason there?
In that time I chose because I like engineering areas, and then civil engineering because maybe there were a lot of construction and there were a lot of job opportunities in my country.
Okay.
I think even here in China also I found that many students are doing civil engineering. So that's why I chose civil engineering.
Okay, it's really interesting, right? You have a big opportunity of it, and this is your passion to choose your civil engineering, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
those are few reasons.
Yeah.
Then
maybe you can share your experience when you apply in Tianjin University. Like before you, in the beginning, you said you take your Chinese language in Wuhan with Confucius scholarship, and now you apply in Chinese government scholarship in master and PhD. And maybe you can share your experience how did you get information about TJU?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, I was doing my language program there. Then one of my Indonesian friends, so he shared about just continuing master's degree. Then I got my friend was in Tianjin City, but he was doing his language program in Nankai University, but he recommended me Tianjin University. So I said, okay, at least he's supposed to recommend me his university, but he recommended me other university because he has got good facilities of Tianjin University. So I started searching about Tianjin University. Then I found it quite interesting, so I applied there.
I see. I understand, but because so you got information from your friend to recommended you to come to Tianjin University to get master because like before he not recommended you will going back your country or not, or you will stay there?
Maybe I would go back to my country.
So you have to really grateful from your friend that you being a candidate of Ph.D. in Tianjin University, right?
yeah, because my whole this journey is just because of the decision my friend helped me to decide. So I'm really thankful for my friend.
Yeah, of course. When I as a you, I'm really thankful with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your first impression when you come to Tianjin University? I mean, like before you in other city in Wuhan, and then you came to Tianjin, and wow, you choose the Tianjin University as your university now.
when I start searching, I found a really because there were a lot of videos even to explore the universities, and then they have also well managed information is to see what are the facilities, the dormitory system, everything academic. And now when the things change due to the pandemic, most of the things changed to online, right? So they have also good platforms to get our assignments, homeworks, even to do our final exams. So these all things or the things I already checked there. Then when I came here, I found maybe beyond my expectation. Yeah. So it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have a really great impression with Tianjin University, right?
Yeah. At first I had, and thanks to God, I found that my impression was not failed. Like I got beyond my expectation, beyond my impression.
Yeah, it is. When me also, like when I came by myself to Tianjin University, wow, oh my God, it's really big university. I never see like others university in my country, but like in my country is not like the big one of the Tianjin University, but it's really
I see
beautiful especially when the winter came.
That's true. That's true.
Good. Oh my God, I'm missing the Tianjin University when the winter is come.
I see. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, maybe the next one is you can now you feel the offline study, but not like in 2020 they have one semester you need to take in online study, right? And can you share experience maybe from the offline study first, like how the facilities and how you feel, and maybe the class, the canteen, or the maybe others activity, or like gymnasium, or the environment there maybe? Okay,
so this COVID issue just happened after first semester during my master's degree. Okay. So since that time I did all the things in online. Okay. But the first one semester I did offline class. That was quite interesting because here I'm not very early person, so the morning class starts at 8:30, and that was good for me because I'm not early person.
Okay.
So I mean I'm not morning person, maybe like this. So okay. I sleep late and wake up late.
I see.
Yeah. So I like that the morning class which starts at 8:30. And then other situation was as normal, like the continuous assessments and assignment and the final exam. And the classrooms are not very far from our dormitory. We just pass through canteen. Canteen is on our way to the classroom. Then we do our breakfast there and we continue to the classroom.
I see.
So offline class was very good.
And then how's the friends there? I mean, your classmates, or maybe the performance of the lecture, like what? Maybe you can describe it, or like maybe how the environment in the class, like maybe you can say, oh, the class is really big, it's really nice, it's really comfort. Maybe you can describe it.
Yeah. In offline class, the good thing is like you are doing interactions in both ways, so okay. you may not feel like difficult or maybe sleepy as when we do online class.
Me too.
Yeah, so offline class, the classrooms, they have all the heating systems and cooling the systems, the fans in the classroom. So when you're feeling hot, you have to open that. When you're feeling cold, you have to again open the air conditioner there. So it was really good. And when you do this face-to-face class, you focus on the class. So your concentration is all there. But unfortunately, this pandemic already changed everything to the online class. Again, the good thing is still on online class, Tianjin University, they have all platforms. There are many platforms to do according to different time lags, and sometimes they just upload the videos, then you have to watch, then you have to submit the assignments. So even though the due to the time lag, doing all the things like online, like face to face. I mean like through the Tencent meeting, then it may be somehow difficult. But the good thing, they already created a platform that they have to just upload. Then you have to watch that video maybe within a week, or just you have to finish those things. So those things are very interesting and make life much more easy.
That's they make us it's easy to use that some platform like the website or the application. It's easy, right? Not too much difficult as long as we want to study, and they really want to help us when we have some issue there, right?
Yes, because when you are maybe abroad, maybe you have to work at daytime, then at nighttime you can finish your homework. So it's quite good, quite easy, because it will not distract your work time. So that's good especially for you who are abroad, China.
Yeah, it is, because like when we not in Tianjin University, I mean outside in China, we have a different times, and we just have to make the time to upload the documents or some homework or exam, right?
Yeah. So it's much more easy for you, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Also, you are now take civil engineering, not just bachelor, but now until Ph.D. is so amazing, because like.
No, thank you.
It's not much people take the civil engineering until Ph.D. maybe only under bachelor or master, because like my friend here, he only take civil engineering until bachelor, but now in Ph.D. Maybe you can describe what is civil engineering studies. Maybe it's different with bachelor, master, or Ph.D.
I think in bachelor degree, somehow you are taking the overall terms, how most of them focus on the theoretical things.
Yes.
And maybe during internship you have to go the site and see how the structures are fixed, how they mold the concrete. I think these are civil engineering terms. So you have to see to the site and see the things.
Yeah.
Then somehow when you continue your study during, for example, master's degree, somehow you are getting into deeper to a specific area, because you have to decide a specializing area. So in that time, just you are getting all information about civil engineering. Maybe civil engineering include dam, then soil, then steel. But when you come to master's degree, you have to either decide structural engineering, which much of thing focus on the steel structure and then concrete. Then if you want to do geotechnical, which focus on the soil.
Okay.
And if you want to focus on the hydraulic engineering, which focus on the dam and the water structures which are in contact with the water. So you have to narrowing your area of studying, Then PhD also you have to make it narrow.
So what's about your research? What's your topic you take when you master and now in PhD?
Now I'm focusing on specializing on the geotechnical engineering, so which works on the soil area.
Soil area. Okay. Do you have any reason to choose that soil area, the geotechnical engineering?
I like soil. Can I say like this?
Okay.
So I chose in that time actually highway engineering, which also still working with the railway, highway, road structures, blah blah, which are the same there in dealing with the soil stuff. So now, due to my professor's research area, you have to sometimes divert your areas. So I changed it to geotechnical engineering, and now I'm doing specifically my research area in soft soil treatment or ground improvement. When you see, for example, ground improvement means when you see soft soils which you cannot build a structure on it, you have to make it hard and construct a structure over it. So that's my area.
I think it's interesting when the people want to civil engineering. Actually, I'm not too much familiar with civil engineering, but because my friend also take civil engineering, so I just know some of some like the course, like what course they did, like make some railway, some road like that. But now I just know that have some more research, more deep of civil engineering. Wow, it's really interesting.
I see. Somehow when you explain, it's easy to say and to explain, and it's easy to understand. It's easy to comprehend the areas.
I see. Okay. How the performance? Maybe you can describe the performance when the lecturer teach us in offline or online. There have some different of it or same?
Somehow it's similar.
Okay.
Then if I want to distinguish, sorry, my battery is going to.
It's okay. It's okay.
So then offline, it's somewhat similar with I think what we have there in my country, and I think I'm sure it's the same with your country, because offline it has a continuous assessment, then assignment, then final exam, or maybe mid exam, then they just sum up, and this is common in many areas. Then now due to the pandemic, when we take the course in online, they changed most of the things for the reports. So just you have to take the course and finally write some report and submit it.
Yeah, it is. It's like we have make a lot of reports. Not we don't have exam, but we have to make a lot of report and also the assignments.
Somehow during online, it's somehow difficult for the teachers to check all the students are the same with the computer. So it's better for them to give you a report and then submit them.
Yeah, it is. Because I think it's more difficult, but we have a lot of time to make the report and also some research there. I think it's really good. Okay. And when you choose your major is civil engineering, since your bachelor until you're now doing Ph.D., maybe you have some reason. Of course, you have some reason, and you already see the future, how the job prospect there is it wide or not, or maybe you can describe it. You have a reason. So
okay. So why I chose civil engineering in my country is just, as I mentioned before, there were a lot of job opportunities there.
Okay.
And wherever you see that just people are building the building, they are constructing maybe a road. When you see dam, everything is just about construction, and that's civil engineering. So due to that a lot of job opportunities, I chose civil engineering. Then maybe job opportunities here in China for as foreigners or international students after their graduation. Maybe in the past there were few opportunities there, but now the Chinese government is somehow open to the international community here in China. So there are some. I think last year also they recruited. They hired many graduated students.
Okay.
So hope even after my graduation I will continue my life maybe here. So now it's better than before. They are opening and they are providing even many job opportunities. And also that the Chinese, they have so many companies abroad, right?
I know, of course.
Yeah.
This. Also in
my country there are so many companies. I'm sure in Indonesia also you have too. So when you do your study here, and you in that time maybe you can you may have some language, maybe HSK2, HSK3, so that when you get back it's easy for you to find a job.
Of course, I feel it because I took the HSK5. Also, I doing.
Oh. Good, very good.
Because I took my bachelor with Chinese thought, and it's not difficult to find some job in here, especially with Chinese company.
I see. So I'm sure that your Chinese must be better than those Chinese.
Maybe should be.
Good. So when you do these things here, like when you finish your study, definitely you may get time to study language. So that gives you opportunity and the priority to be hired in that company.
Yes.
So they just hire you here in China and they send you for those companies abroad China, that the salary is not the same. For example, when you finish your study here and when you get a job here in China, and when they send you to Indonesia, your salary and someone who already got that job there in Indonesia, your salary is completely different.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Because you are sent, like you have already recommended by the Chinese company in China.
So their salary scale is the same by RMB scale here in China. So I don't know your country currency, but for example here as a civil engineering, maybe annually they pay you around maybe 60,000 or 50,000 up to 60,000. But I'm sure for someone who got the job there in Indonesia, the salary difference should be quite big.
You know it.
So when you finish your study here in China and find job here in China, that gives you a lot of opportunities like this.
Yeah, so a lot of because like when you especially you take your not just bachelor but until even PhD and you can speak in Chinese, is really have a big opportunity there, right?
That's true. That's
why you took the Chinese language in China.
Okay. And actually, when you can speak, when you have some Chinese level, which level? Maybe HSK1, HSK2, HSK3. But when you apply for even a scholarship, when you have some Chinese background, they give you priority. So don't hesitate. I think even directly to tell to your audience, if they have any opportunity to learn Chinese there in Indonesia, they should learn and at least pass HSK1. So someone who is applying with no HSK and someone who is applying with HSK1, he has to get the priority there, the first chance. So I strongly encourage them to learn Chinese there in Indonesia.
Yeah, of course, because like now China is a really big country and have have a big economy, one of a big economy in the world, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Maybe you can next the 9. Okay. Maybe from your master until now doing PhD, there has some up and down, right? Not just like smooth. All people have like that. And maybe some people I want to give up because too much difficult, and some people like I have to continue. Like they have some really good spirit, and you choose that you want to choose to continue your study even until PhD. What's your motivation that you want to continue your study?
Okay, so I think this is the most important question and a good question for your audience. Because studying is not easy task, So there are, as you mentioned, there are ups and downs. So you should tolerate on those downs and then work well on those phase that you felt out. So the first and maybe most important advice that I can say to your audience is create a good environment. Wait.
There's my electricity is off. Wait a minute. It's okay. Kenapa nih? I'm so sorry. Have some problem here with my.
It's okay.
Oh no, it's okay. No, it's okay. Okay,
sure. We can, I think.
We can continue. Okay. I will ask again. Okay. Also, what's your motivation that you want your choose to continue your study? Because like some people want to give up on their study. They have some up and down there. So what's your motivation?
Okay. So my motivation is creating a good environment. That's the most important advice, because studying is not easy stuff, as you know. There are some ups and downs, so you have to create a you cannot keep in a smooth way till the end.
Yeah.
So you have to endure on those phases that you felt down. So what I can say is creating a good environment is the best thing that you can keep up with those challenges that you face. Maybe that can be creating a WeChat group with your classmates to discuss with them, solve the questions together with them. Maybe if you are, especially for students who are abroad, China, maybe when they work at daytime and somehow it may be difficult. So maybe getting into public library, if it's surrounding, that's one of creating a good environment for them.
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever, being with the people, surrounded with the people with the same goal is the best option to keep up with to achieve your goals.
Yeah, because like when you have a same goal with them, then when you feel down, they can motivate you to become hey, go. We have to study. We have to reach our goals like that. And you, may I know what you did? Like when you master in PhD now like that.
Because now maybe because of the environment I'm here, it gave me a good environment even to keep up with those with all my works. And again, we have a studying office there in a laboratory for graduate students. So you have to go there, and then you'll find those other students studying that. So you have now. You will not be discouraged when you see someone who is studying. You cannot say like, "Oh, I have to sleep." You give up on it. So that's also one of the things. Be in the area which can encourage you.
Yes.
And if you don't have these kind of things, maybe you can add your friends from the WeChat group with your classmates, so that sometimes you can call just encourage each other, as you mentioned. Maybe when you feel down, he has to encourage you, and then the same thing, vice versa. You have to work. They can keep up with the things.
Yeah, it is because they can remind us to have to work, still continue the studies. Like when we feel down like that, it's really. I agree with you to make good environment, stay positive with not in toxic. Motivation like that.
I see. That's true.
Okay, last question. Can you give some motivation or advice with who want to watch this video on this audience? Why you need to study? Must be choose in Tianjin University, and maybe they want to choose same major like you, civil engineering. Can you give some advice maybe?
Okay, so the first thing is like if they are going to do the graduates, master's degree and the PhD, so they have to decide that whether the thing they are interested in is in Tianjin University. If that major is not here, maybe they have to decide some other university. But if the area they want to specialize is in Tianjin University application system, I definitely encourage them to do, because as I mentioned earlier, the living expense here is easy. The facilities in academic, they have quite interesting, and they have also even the people here in Tianjin are also very enthusiastic and very familiar with the international community. So you may not feel like, oh, I'm abroad, and you may not feel lonely, So I encourage your audiences to apply in TJU. Then as a motivation word, maybe if I can give them, especially as you said, how to motivate, how to continue my motivation.
Yes.
How to continue motivation to study. So maybe this is the same thing. With the last motivation words I can give. I believe personally, do not let something that I can do today for tomorrow. If you can do something today, it's better to finish it. So don't delay or don't procrastinate the thing that you can do today for tomorrow.
Okay.
So don't wait. Tomorrow it has its own tasks. So if you can do the things, finish it, whether it's assignments or maybe reports. If you can finish it today, it's better to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really, really great motivation. So don't delay some works. Maybe if you can do it right now, do it. Don't wait until tomorrow or maybe next week or next month. No.
I see. So do not need to delay the things for the next time. Okay, tomorrow. Then for tomorrow also again another tomorrow. If you extend for tomorrow, you said okay, tomorrow. Then again tomorrow. It's going to be at the end of my semester. So it's better to do, not to procrastinate the things.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you. Okay. Maybe our talk ended here. So thank you so much that you already become my special guest here, and then you already make your time. I know it's really late there, already almost 10 p.m. right there, and then you make your time with that audience, with me, to talk like this and give some motivation that why you need to choose the Tianjin University as your continue studies there. And then you already share your experience when how to get the scholarship, and when how to get scholarship there, and your course like civil engineering, what course like the civil engineering, like what, and then oh my god, it's really good.
So thank you. Okay. So I'm really glad even to be here and to give some information about the Chinese government scholarship, especially type B for your audiences. So hope I will see your audiences next year in the Tianjin University.
Yeah, of course. Okay, guys. For this episode about the civil engineering, I will until here, and then for the next episode, the new episode, just wait and don't forget like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Okay, see you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.